Welcome to this next video of the chapter Adjectives Children. Here I am going to explain to you how to do exercise C, E and F. A separate video has been made for exercise D, so you can access it through a different video. Here we'll do exercise C, E and F. Let us start with exercise C of adjectives. This is on page number 47 of your grammar book. This is how the exercise looks in your book. This is comparatively an easy one. Let us begin. So you have to fill in the blanks with adjectives. What kind of adjective has to be used has been mentioned in the bracket at the end of the sentence. The first one, the dash prize went to Kavita. Here you have to use adjective of number. So I can say the first prize went to Kavita. Next one, suddenly a dash elephant blocked our path. Here you have to use adjective of quality. So we can use huge. We can say a huge elephant. Alright. He comes to the club dash day. Adjective of number. Now see, if I say he comes to the club first day, second day, this sounds wrong, right? It is not sounding correct. So we can use every day. When you say every day, you're taking one day at a time. Since days are countable, that is why you can use an adjective of number over here, which is every. Okay. Dash oranges are sweet. You have to use a demonstrative adjective. So we can say these oranges are sweet. Remember, if you write this over here, you will have it wrong because the noun is in the plural form. That is why adjective has to be these and not this. We can also say those oranges are sweet. That will also be correct. You should revise the dash lesson. I can say last lesson because I have to use adjective of number. I can also say first lesson or second lesson. Anything can be correct. You can use your own answers. Dash book did you buy at the fair? You have to use an interrogative adjective. You know what interrogative adjectives are? These are question words, WH words that are used as adjectives. So here we can say which book did you buy at the book fair? Dash areas of the district are under water. Adjective of number. I can say many areas. I can also say few areas. I've stuck to many areas over here. Many areas. See, areas are countable. Alright. Is there dash water in the jar? Adjective of quantity. Is there enough water in the jar? Okay. So this is how you can fill up these blanks. This is just a video to guide you. If you have some better answer of your own, you can use that as well. But just keep in mind to stick to the kind of adjective which is mentioned in the bracket. Exercise D is there in another video. So let's move to exercise E. Let's read the question. Identify the highlighted words as adjectives or pronouns. Also mention the type. So here in these sentences, the words are already highlighted in green. You have to identify whether it is an adjective or whether it is a pronoun. Also, you have to mention the kind of the adjective or the pronoun. Let us start with number 1. Whose pencil box is this? Here, whose as well as this. Two words are highlighted. Okay, so whose pencil box? See, right after whose you have a common noun. So you know whose is an adjective, right? Because whenever the word is followed by a noun, the word is an adjective. Now whose, WH word, this is a question word. So what kind of an adjective will it be? It will be an interrogative adjective, right? And whose pencil box is this? Now this is also highlighted. But do we have a noun after this? No. If we don't have a noun, it means it is a pronoun. And this is used to point towards something. Since it is used to point towards something, that means it is a demonstrative pronoun because there is no noun and it is pointing towards something. Alright, so the first one is an interrogative adjective. Second one is a demonstrative pronoun. Understood? This is how you have to do the remaining also. Let us continue with the exercise. Those are my books on the table. Only one word is highlighted here, which is those. Okay, those are my books on the table. Now I told you for demonstrative adjectives when we were doing, I told you there are 4 words which can be used for demonstrative, which is this, that, these and those. So we know this is a demonstrative word. Now we have to understand whether this is an adjective or a pronoun. What was my rule for adjective? That adjectives are followed by nouns. But in this sentence, those is not followed by a noun. So this one is a demonstrative pronoun. Okay, because there is no noun, it is a pronoun. Number 3, what does she want? What is highlighted over here? And there is no noun after what. This is an interrogative pronoun because there is no noun after that. The books that are on the table are his. 2 words are highlighted here, that and his. The books that are on the table. See, the word that is highlighted. This is a new one. When I was doing the explanation, we did not cover this, but this is something that you all have studied in class 5. So I think if I explain what it is over here, then you will be able to recall what you have studied in class 5. Okay. So the books that are on the table. So the word that over here is relating to the books that are on the table. So it is relating with the books. So this one is a relative pronoun. See, there is no noun after it, so definitely it is a pronoun. What kind? It is a relative pronoun. I have not discussed relative pronoun in your explanation for this, but you have studied this in the last class, so you should be knowing this. So the books that are on the table are his. His is also highlighted. There is no noun after it, and we know his is a possessive word. So this is a possessive pronoun. First one is a relative pronoun. Second one is a possessive pronoun. Okay. Number 5. Smita is a friend of hers. Hers is highlighted here. So hers is also a possessive word. There is no noun after it. So it is possessive pronoun. Move on to number 6. My book is on the table. My book. You know, my comes for possessive and book is a noun. So the word my is followed by a noun. So this is a possessive adjective. Alright. We'll move on to number 7. What color is your t-shirt? Here 2 words are highlighted. What and your. So what is an interrogative word? It is followed by a noun which is color. So what is interrogative adjective? Your t-shirt. So the t-shirt belongs to someone. When the belonging thing comes in, it is a possessive word and there is a noun after it. So it is possessive adjective. So first one is an interrogative adjective. Second one is a possessive adjective. Number 8, again 2 words are highlighted here. Let's read the sentence. Those books are mine. Those books. Those is a demonstrative word and it is followed by a noun which is books. So those is demonstrative adjective because there is a noun after those. Are mine. Whose book? Mine. Right? It is saying about the belonging of the book. So it is a possessive pronoun because there is no noun after mine. Whose are these pens? Whose is interrogative. There is no noun after this. So we know this is an interrogative pronoun. These pens. Demonstrative word and there is a noun after it. So demonstrative adjective. Interrogative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. I hope this exercise will now be clear to you. Stop the car near that gate. Which gate? That gate. So pointing out towards a gate. Gate is a common noun. So this is demonstrative adjective. I got back my pen. He will get his. Now there are 2 words highlighted here. My and his. I got back my pen. So pen is a noun. My is a possessive word. Because it is a noun, the first one is a possessive adjective. Next one, he will get his. There is no noun over here. So it is a possessive pronoun. Possessive adjective, then a possessive pronoun. What are you talking about? Here what is highlighted and you is highlighted. Okay, two words are highlighted here. What is an interrogative word? There is no noun, so this is an interrogative pronoun. You is a different kind of a pronoun. You have studied personal pronouns, first person, second person, third person. So you is a personal pronoun. First one is an interrogative pronoun, second one is a personal pronoun. Now see, relative pronoun and personal pronoun I have not discussed in the explanation of this chapter, but this is from what you have studied in class 5. So you should be remembering all this. Then those who live nearby can stay back. Again, two words are highlighted, those and who. Those is used to demonstrate, so it is a demonstrative word. Is there a noun after those? No. So it is a demonstrative pronoun. Now those who live, who is also highlighted, right? Who live. Now think about it. Do you have a noun after who? No, live is not a noun. So it is not an adjective. It is a pronoun. But which kind of a pronoun? This is not even an interrogative pronoun. Yes. So who over here is also a relative pronoun as it is relating to those people. So the first one is a demonstrative pronoun and second is a relative pronoun. Children, if you're getting confused with what relative pronoun is, I suggest please check up on what relative pronoun is. You've studied this in class 5. It is used to relate with the noun. I hope this exercise will also be clear. Then we will move on to our next exercise, which is exercise F. This is on page number 48 and this is how your exercise looks. This is actually an interesting exercise because you can use whatever adjective you feel like using, but it has to be appropriate. So I gave you this one for homework to do it on your own. So you must be having your own answers by now. You can use your answers. You don't have to stick to my answers. But if you struggle in any of the blanks, then you can refer to it. Let us start then. I went shopping with my dash friend last Saturday. I can say best friend. And best is which kind of an adjective? It is an adjective of quality, so I place it under adjective of quality as well. See, I wrote best over here. Then I have also put best under the column for adjective of quality. This is exactly how you will do it. Then next sentence, we went to a dash shopping mall near dash house. Dash shopping mall. So I can say big shopping mall. Big is also adjective of quality, so this will also come under adjective of quality. Near, I can say my house, near my house. And my is an, what kind of an adjective is my? It is a possessive adjective. So I can put it under the column for possessive in the last column. There were dash people at the mall at that time. I can say many people at the mall. Now many people. Now we are confused whether this is adjective of quantity or number. So go back to the rule I explained. You have to ask yourself whether the noun is a countable noun or an uncountable noun. Now see, people is definitely a countable noun. You can count people. So many will be an adjective of number. So we will put it in the first column under adjective of number. I wanted to buy dash dash CDs. I can say I wanted to buy some. Now see, some is coming for CDs. CDs are countable. So some will also go under number. I can say some music CDs. Because there is one more blank, I have to fill in one more blank over here. I can say some music CDs. What kind of CDs? Music CDs. So music is adjective of quality, hence we will put it in the second column. We entered a dash store. Now if you want to buy music CDs, which kind of a store will you enter? You will enter a music store. Okay. Now music store. What kind of store? Music. This is also adjective of quality. Now because see, I have already written music under the column for adjective of quality, I am not going to write it again. It's already written once, so I don't have to write it again. This is just being a repetition, so don't have to write this again. Just let it be like that. Okay, once is enough. With hundreds of CDs to choose from, I was spoiled for choice. So spoiled for choice means when you want to buy everything, when you have a lot of good options to buy from, then you really go mad sometimes and you want to buy everything possible. So you get spoiled for choice. Okay, you want to buy everything, you become greedy. So I was spoiled for choice. Now this word spoiled tells about the quality of a person. Okay, it's describing the quality of a person. So this also comes again. This also comes under adjective of quality. Okay. A dash salesman walked up. I can say a smart salesman walked up. Smart, you all should know by now, it is adjective of quality, so goes under the second column. He was wearing a dash suit. I can say black suit. Black is also adjective of quality. Now because there is no more space here, I'm going to write it in the white space. You all can also use this white space. You can write it over here. Black. With dash help, I bought a dash CDs of dash choice. I can say with his help because the salesman has come into the picture now. So with his help. Now his is possessive adjective. So I can say, I can put this in the last column. I bought a dash CDs. I bought a few CDs. Now few CDs. CDs are countable. So few will be adjective of number. I'm going to put few under the first column. Of dash choice. Of my choice. Okay, whose choice? My choice. Now my is also a possessive adjective. Since it is already written over here, I'm not going to write my again. Once is enough. After that, we decided to have a quick lunch at an dash restaurant. Okay, so before we go into the next plank, let's decide what kind of an adjective is quick. What kind of lunch? Quick lunch. So quick will also be it will be adjective of quality. This will go under black. I have put it over here in the blank space. You can also use this blank space in your book. After that, we decided to have a quick lunch at an, I can say, old restaurant. Okay, old restaurant. You can use inexpensive restaurant also. Anything you have to use, but the adjective should start with a vowel. Be very careful because an article over here is used as an. That is why my adjective should start with a vowel. Now, old is also which kind of an adjective is old? What kind of restaurant? Old restaurant. Since old is telling you about the quality of restaurant, this is an adjective of quality. Now children, see, there is no space. There are a lot of adjectives of quality left over here and there are no interrogative adjectives. So in your book, what you can do is just cut this interrogative block and make it quality because there are no interrogative adjectives. So nothing will come over here anyways. So let us change this to column for quality. I have just added this box over here in my slide. You can use a whitener on this and write the word quality, or you can just strike it out with a pen, write quality and continue writing more adjectives of quality over here. Okay, so now we did old restaurant. We don't have space for old over here, so we can write old in this one. So yeah, this is how I want you all to do, so that there is not a lot of scribbling at the end at the bottom of your book. Instead, you use another column over here. Let's move on to the next sentence. I had a serving of dash salad and a glass of dash lemonade. I can say I had a serving of green salad. Green is quality, so it will come over here under old. And a glass of fresh lemonade. Fresh is also quality, so it will also come over here. See, there are more over here. That is why I have given a whole column to this one. Dash friend had a dosa and jalebis with dash milk. I can say my friend. Now my is already written under possessive, so no need to write it again. With dash milk. I can say hot milk. What kind of milk? Hot milk. So kind is adjective of quality. That is why we can write it over here. If you want, you can also write with a glass of cold milk or cool milk. Both are correct. Okay. It was a truly exciting day. Exciting is also quality, so we'll put it under that. On dash way back, we can say on our way back. Our way back, right? Our. So our is again possessive, goes under the last column. We visited my aunt. My is already written, no need to repeat it. And spent some time with her. Now, sometime. This is again something which might be confusing for some of you. You might be thinking whether some over here will be an adjective of quantity or adjective of number. So see, time cannot exactly be counted. You can count minutes and seconds, but time as a word is not counted, and it does not even have a plural form. That is why this is going to come under adjective of quantity. So we put some in this column for adjective of quantity. Next sentence, aunt dropped us home in dash 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 car. So three dashes. I can say in her. Her is possessive, so go under the box for possessive. New. New is adjective of quality. It can go under quality. In her new red car. Red is also quality. So I've written it over here. I've written it parallelly because I don't have space over here, but you can write it one after the other. Okay. So Anne dropped us home in her new red car. See, because there were three blanks, I had to make up something like this. This is exactly how you all will also do this exercise. So do exercise C, E and F in your book after following this video. I hope it will be helpful to all of you. Thank you.